Hello everyone, VJ's32 back again with some more What's on Deck. I apologize for last week for the video being a bit later than usual. I just forgot about it. Anyway, and I know I need a haircut big time. But, well, it's freezing cold outside, so a little extra hair. Never hurt anyone. Anyways, let's get on to the cards. Let's look at Kickstarter. First of all, I noticed this. Apparently, Kickstarter has a new podcast. They keep wanting me to listen to it. Stop forcing it on me. I don't want to listen to it. I don't care. But every time I go out to here, there it is. Anyway, let's see. We got a new project here, the Mizutama playing cards by Motoya Tanaka. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure they're Japanese. With a name like that, it gotta be. 8% funded, 29 days to go. Let's see what the heck this is, because I have not seen it. It's the polka dot back design. Of course, we haven't had that. It's the knock dot deck. Oh, no. Now I'm giving suggestions. The knock dots. Oh wait, we kind of sort of had that with the ones from Art of Play, the knock color grades, except it was just the dots on the top case. They don't want to be a knock anymore. I want to make a cute deck that anyone can use. And that was the trigger of his project. He didn't make this for any particular people. It apparently doesn't matter if you're male or female, magician, artist, or collector. It's literally for everyone. And it has the same thing in Japanese. Just a very simple back design. And there's a top case, very simple. I don't think you need to tell us that it's a 54 by 54. I'm guessing that's how many cards is in it. 54 cards with 54 polka dots. I see, I get it. So that's why it says 54 by 54. Still kind of unnecessary. I assume... Okay, I was wrong. The faces are customized. It actually says on the Two of Hearts in English and I guess in Japanese. 54 cards with 54 polka dots. Why? And then the Ace of Hearts seems to be the important one, with the logo on it and everything, not the Ace of Spades. Looks almost like a pink color for the hearts and the diamonds. And what the hell happened to the court cards? Standard court cards, but he's decided to add the polka dot design in the background, which seems like a little bit overkill, but it's interesting. It stands out. His Utokus, of course, more polka dots. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It's going to be printed by the USPC on a premium crust stock, so that's all good. But they're looking for almost $8,500 Canadian. So what is that? $7,500 US, 7,000 US, 700,000 Japanese yen. Confirms it's Japanese. Oh, here you go. Tokyo, Japan. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's a little bit boring. I hate to say it, but it is. Next, we got the new Agenda playing cards facade. A flagrant Agenda. Personally, I would have preferred if they got the last one out and then did this one. I'm not a big fan of creators launching new stuff when they've got other stuff that's outstanding. It is funded though, 26 days to go. It's the red color. I suggested this a long time ago when they had the red double backer gaff card in the last project, and then they decided to do it, but in a different project. There is a standard one, bicycle branded. That's the one I'm getting because it's cheaper. And then there's a deluxe one with a very nice top case. Looks like a matte finish, foils, all the stuff you would expect. I don't know if there's going to be a mini again. I don't think there was a mini last time either. Was there? I don't recall. Nice custom court cards and everything. This King of Clubs kind of looks like a dog, if you don't look at it correctly. wearing masks. It's a nice color scheme. It's a nice looking, Top Gun deck. I'm definitely interested. The premium is at only $750. The top case will be printed off a premium red cotton paper. What the hell does that mean? For the premium top case, with impressed top case as well, and letter pressing, gold foil. It's gonna look nice. Custom seals, numbered for the limited edition one. And what's this? A classic agenda deck. There's a different deck. I didn't even know this was a thing, but it's just a kind of traditional looking back design. They want $16 US for a classic looking deck. Are you nuts? I didn't even realize that was a thing. Oh, and then of course there's the Redux Go, which that's the one I was thinking of. I've forgotten the last one. Apparently it's still available. And now the phone wants me. I got to admit, I didn't even bother picking up the damn thing. I just hung up. You gotta know when the phone number starts on the call display starts with a V and has a bunch of numbers, it's crap. So avoid it. And I've seen those numbers before. No thank you, I'm not interested. Anyway, so this is an interesting deck. I didn't even know about this classic one. Is it a stretch gold? No, it's not a stretch gold. Says it's a complimentary classic agenda deck. Will be exclusive to returning backers who choose to combine the rewards into one shipment. Classic agenda deck will also be released for pre-order after the conclusion of this project on their website. Neat. So, backing this project in the last one, we get a free extra deck. I'll take that. I didn't even know you had the choice to combine them, but sir. I feel ripped off because I'm paying extra for shipping. I'm paying $10 shipping on this one plus $10 shipping on the other one, but it is what it is. Moving on, they got the Century playing cards by Lunzi. It says by G&G. It is funded, 19 days to go, only 760 decks available. It says right there, off the bat, right off the top. Let's check this one out. It's an interesting looking bat design. Three-dimensional looking from this angle anyways. It's about Century perception, obviously. And this is another deck, the Paper Kings Luxury Edition and a Standard Edition. Not really feeling that one. He also apparently is involved in this Blackstone deck that was also on Kickstarter. Wow. What's up with all these pictures of different decks that have nothing to do with this project? Just that he's designed them, I guess. He designed the classic T decks. Well, those were horrible and very simple. Why do we need to see all these decks? Already, I am not interested in this project because they just keep shoving every other freaking deck TCC point cards has put out there in your face. And they're not showing this one. Finally, we get to this one. Not digging at Ace of Spades. Not really digging the court cards either. I assume it's printed by USPC. I'll see if it says. The back design's not bad. It's by Grace and Gentle, is what G&G stands for. Apparently there's 180 red ones available for $15. Special for cardistry, different handling, I guess. Made of quality ebonite and is washable, so it's plastic. Oh, I see. This is a trainer deck. Ah, so it's not even red. No, thank you. Again, this just feels like another project from TCC on yet another account. Not a fan of that. And again, instead of showing this deck that they're selling, they show a bunch of other decks first. Why? And by the way, all of these decks are pretty horrible, design-wise, in my opinion. Never liked the Grace and Gentle deck, the original deck. Didn't get it. The Plume Knife ones, very minimalist. I was never a big fan, even though I did get them. And too much writing on that design. This is the Grace and Gentle one. It doesn't look great in my opinion. Not really digging the Century one. Just saying. The cardistry ones there, the format, those ones aren't bad. Classic T's, the T-decks, T-sword, not that great. Very simple. Blackstone, very nice tuck case. I didn't see much of the cards in the last project. And these Paper Kings ones, they're very much for cardistry. Moving along, this one is funded, but it's not really my cup of tea. Next, we got a bunch of other things that aren't really card related. Then we got the Theos playing cards by Parama. Playing cards, 43% funded, 23 days to go. Let's have a look. This one, I suspect, will fund. Interesting, simple back design. Pretty big goal, 19,000 euros. It's being printed by USPC on a B stock. The top case being made by Oath Playing Cards, Lautrec. Kind of a turnoff for me, because I'm still waiting for other projects and decks. I'm pretty soon I'll start waiting for the Ambassadors. It's the last project of his that I backed. And that was just a standard deck, for the most part. I'm not sure who printed it, but I'm pretty sure it was printed by Expert. Could be wrong, but it's been delayed. There was another one I talked about in my video I did, the State of the Kickstarter video I did. The De Novo United Cardists 2018 decks. 2019 still hasn't been produced or delivered, which is ridiculous. And of course, it involves Lautrec. Nothing against the guy, personally. And I think he's a good designer and everything, but he's just not very good, it seems, at producing and managing. So that kind of is a turnoff, and I don't see why people produce anything with him because of all these delays. Yes, he will deliver eventually. He does deliver eventually, but it just takes way too long to get to that point, and there's too many delays. I mean, USPC could produce a nice enough tuck case, in my opinion. That being said, it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice tuck case, embossing and everything. Looks like a very nice deck. Nice aces. That's pretty cool. Theos, three-headed dog, obviously. It's Cerebrus is actually the name of that. Related to Greek mythology, and you see that on the court cards. I do like those court cards, and most of the artwork. There's two different sets of court cards. I did just recolor court cards from one deck to the other, but two different decks, green and purple. I like it. It's looking pretty nice. I'm just not sure, I know there's going to be delays. I can almost guarantee you there's going to be delays, because there has been in everything that he's been involved with. Everything he's put out. Delay, delay, and delay. But let's move on. It's a very nice set of decks. I do think it's worth checking out, backing if you like it. Me personally, I'll go afterwards. I'm sure it'll be available if they fund. Next, we got the Pop Camo playing cards by Riffle Shuffle. Funded, 27 days to go. This looks like, whenever they did a previous deck like this, it was a different color. This has got a pink color scheme, but it's a camouflage back design, 2,500 being produced. Celebrates free, fun, mischievous, daring lifestyle. Oh, and $1. Yay. can tell I'm just loving Kickstarter decks lately. Just absolutely. But, I mean, this is good for cardistry and fanning. It's kind of what it's designed for. Not really feeling the bad design. And certainly not feeling those faces. Oh my goodness. I mean, A for effort, I will say. It's nice, to see something custom and different, but not really my cup of tea. And you couldn't have drawn eyeballs and a mouth on there. I mean, just saying. Moving on, and these are printed by USB-C, I believe it said. Yay, free sticker. There's also a gilded edition, I think 200 being produced, Kickstarter exclusive. Because that's exactly what cardists want. A gilded deck that they're not going to be able to use for cardistry. Makes perfect sense. And then we got the Master Series DeVoe's Blades Blood Moon playing cards by DeVoe, of course, well funded already. 10 days to go. 2 different tuck cases, a very simple standard one. And then there's this nice one with foil on the inside, the outside, embossing all the fixings. The thing is, the last Blades deck he said was going to be the last one. And now all of a sudden, there's another one. Did he just run out of ideas or color schemes for the cardistry decks? I mean, I like the Blades. I will pick it up later on. I'm not going to bother with getting it on Kickstarter. It is $10. No, that's just a coin. $15 for a player's deck. $15 for a standard tuck case, basically. And $20 for the collector's deck. Almost makes it worth it to get the collector's deck at this point. At that price point. Looks very nice, and I will pick it up eventually. As you can see, it's just a fairly straightforward Blades deck. And it will have metallic inks. You don't really see that in the pictures, but there will be metallic reds. It should be very nice. It's a pretty cool coin as well. Moving on, we got the Enigma 1 crossword playing cards by Simply Playing Cards. This is their second project, the second deck. It is 2% funded, 23 days to go. Don't think it's going to happen. I just don't see the appeal. And it feels like it needs a reveal. Like they need to have some gaff cards that reveals a card. That would be cool. But it's kind of like just a crossword, a scramble deck basically. Scrabble. That really is a crossword. It says Magic, Ace, Good. Okay. I don't know why it says Good. Magic, Ace, Good. That makes a lot of sense. To be printed by USB-C, standard faces with custom aces. Not really feeling those aces at all. Especially the Ace of Spades. What the hell is going on with the Ace of Spades? Just not digging that. And the Jokers. Yay. Crosswords. Yeah, not really feeling that at all. I see. Here you can see the detail on the Ace of Spades. A lot clearer. It's a crossword puzzle thing, but on this, on the card from where I'm at right here, you can't make out the pip. It just looks like a couple D's and whatever. Not really feeling it. The previous deck they did actually funded. This is actually the third project by Gaia Antonelli, a woman who just loves to do. Actually, this is her third attempt. The first one was a horrible deck that just said 2018 on it. Then there was this one, the Cube, which was a Rubik's Cube deck. It's horrible. It failed a year ago. And now she's going for a third failure. Has she not learned? People do not want decks like this. Anyways, don't tell me it took her a year to design this idea as well. It's not going to fund. I don't see it funding. Then there's the Maya playing cards with 4 Gods by Olean Art. 28% funded. 20 days to go. Don't think it's going to happen. Golden Venetian. Lenormand by Eugene Vinitsky. It is funded 19 days to go. Claudio Amoy, Premium Playing Cards Series 1 by Top Secret Press, which is horrible, is funded 24 days to go. A Motley Pack Transformation Deck by Cities Chava, 79% funded, 25 days to go. Slowly getting there. Let's get it there the rest of the way. Very nice decks, worth getting. He did mention to me that he probably should have had the book as a stretch goal. It would have reduced the funding goal, and I guess that's what he'll do if it fails to hit the goal, and he'll relaunch. But hopefully it doesn't. Zero de O, Playing Cards Crimson Edition by Alexander Petty, funded, 14 days to go. Rage Cards by Razzie is well funded apparently, with 27 days to go. This Wooden Playing Card Cabinet by TCC Presents is funded, 61 hours to go. Furry Deck of Playing Cards by Haley Gill is funded, 6 days to go. I don't understand why, but it is. Hello Tiki V2 by Montenji Design is well funded, 3 days to go. Air Deck 2.0 by Tip Tuck Things is also well funded, very well funded, 27 days to go. And the Bicycle Cyberpunk Playing Cards by Will Roya, 6 days to go, well funded. I apologize, Will, I did not get to that review on the Cyberpunk prototype you sent me. I do apologize. Just I got a million decks to review right now, it seems, and I was sick for a couple of weeks, and then last week I didn't have a chance. I will sit down and do some reviews this week, and I will get out next week. So it should be out next week. I apologize for the delay, and I appreciate again you sending me that deck and other decks. Next we got the Magistrate Playing Cards by MJL Productions and Jason Troiano. 23% funded, 8 days to go. I don't think it's going to happen. The Cyberpunk one, by the way, pretty cool looking. I like it. Worth checking out. Blackstone Magic Bar Playing Cards by TCC Playing Cards. Very well funded, 69 hours to go. I'm pretty sure it's still sold out. I'll double check that. Royal Portraits by Ace Collectible Cards, 34% funded, 6 days to go. Don't think it's going to make it, unfortunately. And Royal Heroes is still here by Mystic World. It is funded, 66 hours to go. Not sure how that happened, but it did. The Bad Girls Baddies one, by the way, funded. Yay. As did the Geometric Abstraction. Right, Olympus. Starry Night Vision, that Go deck. That Astro Cats deck, which is also horrible, from what I could tell. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz one also funded. And etc., etc. Let me just quickly see this one. There's a 2-deck set of the Blackstone decks now available. Which is interesting. Let me see. $101, $101 Canadian plus shipping. No, that is not going to happen. Stay tuned, I'm going to check out what else is new. Alright, so there's quite a bit to talk about. I see Playing Cards Decks has added some new stuff. Yes, we'll look at some of these things here. I think I looked at the Bullet Fly last time. It was when I was because Murphy's Magic had it, and perhaps the Leonard Green one. We can look at that again. They do have this new Gemini Casino Collector's Edition. It's a little bit pricey, but why not? And also from Gemini, the Superfly Stingray, which I didn't even get the last one. Not getting this one. And they also have the new Bicycle Dragon and Oreo decks for only $5. Well, after I paid a bit more than that, getting them from Spiel Card Shop, because that's the only set that had it at the time. but it is what it is. And this new black Paisley deck, it's apparently marked, because we haven't had enough Paisley decks recently, but not bad. And this is from the company that does diamond playing cards, designed by Dutch Card House Company. And then there is this, which I believe he's sending me as a new, actually I ordered it from his website. It's a Pharaoh Vintage reproduction prototype. It's inspired by vintage playing cards. Nice, just simple, very simple bat design. Old school vintage faces without indexes. The only type of indexless deck the only type of deck that I actually like to get that doesn't have indexes is a reproduction of a vintage deck, because it actually makes sense. Very nice. Printed by MPC. There was, I believe, 500 produced. Yes, 500. High quality cardstock. Designed by Azeroth Ox. Subtle one-way back. There's a reveal. The Joker's matte top case. I look forward to getting it and reviewing it. It's inspired by some photographs from the 1895 Russell and Morgan Pharaoh deck. It says in the future you may see a reproduction of these decks with the R&M branding printed by the USPC, but this is what you get from now. It was made available to people who are the members of the Pip Box Club, which you should check out if you're not. For me, it doesn't do me a whole lot of good because I already have most of the decks. I've ordered them, but for other people, it's great. And then the Leonard Green one, which is printed by Hansen Chen. Kind of modified standard court cards. Nice ace of spades. The back features him, much like his previous deck from years back, which you can see with your on my channel. It's not bad. The Master of Chaos is by Takumi Takahashi. And yeah, it's very interesting looking. Then there's this, which has my name on it, so you know I'm getting it. In fact, I'll take two. The Bicycle Victors Collectors Historic Decks. It's a vintage reproduction. Not sure who's putting it out, if it's USPC, if it's Target in the US. It's not going to be Walmart. It might be Target. Coming later this year. They say it's an awesome tribute to me. To his friend, me. That would be me. It's unfortunate there was never any Bicycle Jasons, was there? But Victors, I'll take that. And I should mention this one. Bicycle Radical 80s available at Target. It's a Target edition, apparently. It's slightly different, so I will probably get it. Yeah, there was a previous... This was previously put out on Kickstarter years back. Again, you can check out the review on my channel. Then there's this Bicycle Pharaoh edition coming February 14th. Available red, blue, and gilded editions. I'll just take a red blue. I'm not sure what's special about it. Oh, I see. It has no indexes. Why? Why does it have no indexes? I guess it's just supposed to be like the vintage decks. Again, not sure who's putting that out. I guess that's what it's all about. Again, I don't know who's putting that out, but look for it in the future. Another deck coming soon, Bicycle Ladybug. That's all he's showing us. Looks interesting. And then this is another Target exclusive that I'm looking to get my hands on, the Bicycle Zigzag playing cards. Zigzag! If you want to help me out with that one, by all means. And then this is coming soon from Cardify and 80s Siriana. Hopefully that's how I pronounce it. Named the 6 strings playing cards. Not sure when it's coming. It's a very nice bat design. will be released through Murphy's Magic soon, probably. Again, very nice. I do look forward to checking that one out. I appreciate that it's being put out through Murphy's and not Kickstarter like every other deck. He's done a few other decks like the Aguilas, the Viridian, and another one that I reviewed. Oops, the Miraputi. And then there's this one, Bicycle Miller High Life, apparently coming soon. I'm not sure through who or where. I also noticed he posted some, what is that? He posted some, there's 3 different Bicycle Budweiser decks that I made for the Asian market. Probably, I'm not going to bend over backwards to try and get them. But if I see them, I might get them. And then there's this, new from our to play, Tom's Town, which is in collaboration with Tom's Town Distilling Company. Not sure what beverage they make, but obviously alcoholic beverages. Illustrated by Kevin Cantrell. Features deco-style design on all the cards. Printed by USPC. Hand assembled inside a beautiful tuck box featuring the slogan, "For people are thirsty in Boston," gold foil. Very nice tuck case. Oh, there you go. The people are thirsty. I do like that. Nice court cards. You may not be able to see them too clearly. They're pretty nice overall. And let's see what's going on with Murphy's. I see they have the Dentel and the Gentleman Playing cards. I think they had that before. The Ravens, by the way, I think there's been delays, but I see them here listed. Oh yes, I never got the Leonard Green, the Tasty, the Bullet Fly. With a previous order. And now, I looks like I'll be placing another order because I got the Oriental Playing cards here. And we got this Division. They also have the Medieval Color by Elephant Playing cards. Currently, I'm waiting for 5 different orders from PlayingCardDecks.com. It's ridiculous. Every time there's something new, oh, order. Another order. So this one, I'm definitely interested and will definitely pick up. Yeah, looks pretty nice. And Division, I believe this is put out by Murphy's Magic. I saw them posted on United Cardist. I don't know. It's not bad. Standard faces. It's not bad. I'm not sure if they sent me one or if they're sending me one. Apparently they're out of stock. Oh, it's coming in March. Okay, so there's no point in ordering right now. It's pre-ordered, estimated, apparently for March the 15th. So might as well wait on that. And in the Medieval Gold, colored one here, Medieval Gold actually it says. Wait, what? Oh, Medieval Color, and then here it says Medieval Gold. I'm not sure which one it is. Are they both available? Again, I already got these before in one of the previous projects. Different version, different variant. Don't really plan on getting this one. Printed by WJPC. That's always fun. And also the Series Playing cards. I know this one being on Kickstarter. It's an interesting, colorful bat design. And interesting faces. I don't like it. One thing I don't like is it looks like a tricolor deck. I guess it's not. There's 4 colors, but the hearts and the diamonds are both different shades of blue. Kind of a dark blue, looks like for the clubs, and a wine type color, purpley color for the spades. I don't know. It's kind of neat. I might pick it up. I remember it being on Kickstarter, and I wasn't a huge fan, but now you kind of see it, and it looks a little bit better. So we'll see. I might end up picking that up. I think that's it for new stuff this week. make it double check. I apologize, this video is going to be a bit long apparently. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can see that I need to mention. Third Way does have a new deck coming out, the Monolith, coming sometime in the near future. Let me just have another quick look for you there. Speaking of Monolith, it's coming to Kickstarter February 15th, so keep an eye out for that. Very nice. Again, kind of has that same style as some of his other decks. Monolith. Coming soon. Anyway. I believe that's it. You know, I completely forgot about that spin to win on 311 in the last little while. Obviously, it's over by now. Anyways, that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe. I know it's a little bit of a longer video this week. Not much, but a little bit. We'll see you next time. Well, thanks for watching. Hello, everyone. I am back with a couple of things to add. First of all, there is a new project on Kickstarter. New, sort of. It is the, Invasion playing cards, Blood Edition by Rattle Subtle. It is currently 30% funded, 14 days to go. Decent chance it funds because the previous project funded. This one right here. Oh, no, wait, not this one. This is the current project. It's not funded yet. Duh. As you can see, it's got an alien theme, alien invasion theme. Very interesting font for the lettering and interesting pips, I guess. Interesting choice for pips. I'm not a fan. It's going to be printed by Expert Playing Cards, foil, and embossing on the top case. Features 4 alien races: the Pekians, Boobians. Are they a fan of women and boobs or something like that? Pekinid boobs. Freffians and Zervians. I mean, if that's the best you can come up with. I don't know. I could have come up with other names. Pekians and Boobians. Amateur. Anyways. Let me see the top. The artwork on the court cards is very nice. The Ace of Spades is very nice as well. And then the number cards, not really a fan. I mean, you look at this heart pip, it looks like a spade in red. I mean, you look at the spades behind it, it's almost the same thing. It really is not that user-friendly, in my opinion. The back features a map of the world, which is interesting. And it's got skulls for some reason, because that has a whole lot to do with aliens. But then again, they do have one on the front of the box too. Nice artwork on all of the court cards representing each race, each species. One is red colored, one has blue coloring. They're all different, they're all unique. I like that. I'm not, like I said, a huge fan of the pips that they've used, particularly the hearts and the diamonds. As you can see right here. I mean, the diamond's okay. I've seen other decks with similar ones. The heart kind of just looks like a reversed spade, which I'm not a fan of. Take this stupid triangle off the top, and then I will be happy with the deck. Just saying. But the number cards, again, not really a fan of how they did it. They're okay. Just not my cup of tea. That being said, I do have some concerns, and apparently it's a father-son team you see here. Father is a graphic designer. The son is apparently a cardist. That being said, what cardist would want or use a deck like this that is this elaborate? I don't know. It boggles my mind. If he's a cardist, you should want something that looks nothing like this, quite frankly. Just two faces, two backs, a double facer, a double back card. That'd be all the cardist would need. It's interesting. That being said, my concern is that they're launching this project for a deck that they failed to hit the goal of, stretch goal of. On this previous project, there was an $18,000 stretch goal for the red deck. They didn't hit it. And, you know, they launched this project, which is fine. That being said, this project just funded on January the 10th. They only posted one update on the 10th, thanking people for backing. They did not post a single update saying, we're going to be launching the second deck, or we're launching the second deck today. They did not post a comment that says, we have a new deck coming today. And that to me is at the very least poor creator etiquette, poor sales practice. Like, if you're going to be launching the second deck, you're going to be launching another project, tell people. Let your backers know that you're launching the second deck, that it's being launched, that you have a project up. They didn't bother to say anything. They didn't say, yeah, we're going to do another project for the other deck. Hey, look at that. We got a new project launching today for the other deck. Nada. That's a little bit concerning to me. The fact that they haven't posted an update since it's funded. And the fact that they didn't bother to tell people that they are launching the second project, second deck. Again, it just boggles my mind. Moving on. There's a new Views deck, second edition, from Got Magic. It's a collaboration with Ellusionist, which Got Magic absolutely spoiled, because Ellusionist, and I forgot to mention this, you know, the other day when I did the video, they did this launch of 500 decks, a secret deck. You go here, give us some money, we give you a deck. You don't know what it is? It could have been an NOC deck for all we know. And that's what I was thinking anyways, because NOC has been pipping out their design to everyone and anyone lately. But it wasn't an NOC, thankfully. It was this deck, which Got Magic completely spoiled the surprise on. It's a kind of a white Views deck. Doesn't look very good in this picture, especially the writing. Looks like it's falling apart. I will eventually get one. They only released 500 secret decks. The rest, I think there's 2,500 total, will be coming later. I wouldn't be surprised if Got Magic sells some as well. It's a very interesting collab, obviously. Come on, open or what? Or not. I just want to see. Let's go to the website, gotmagic.com. Got Magic? Get some. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, very quickly, I just wanted to see the website, see if they actually have the deck available on the website. You got this thing, which is pretty atrocious. Their Winterberry deck is on sale, and this is the original Views. It's black. The new one is white. You can see the image here. But it's not available on the website yet, but I imagine it will be eventually and elsewhere. Moving on, speaking of Ellusionist, they did secretly release another deck, sort of. It's the Green Knights, finally released. Only $14.95 each. Like the hell? At least it's cheaper than, 5 cents cheaper than most of the decks on Hard to Play. Only 2,500 total. 500 available today, apparently. And apparently you save 20% if you add 2 more. As you can see, basically it's a typical standard Knights deck. Don't know why they decided to make it so expensive. Or, so hard to find. By the way, if you go to the website, you will not find it. I did that myself. I was actually on the website, Ellusionist website, look at playing cards to see if there's anything new. There was nothing. Then I saw this on United Cardists, and I'm like, and I mean, this is like minutes later. I saw this on United Cardists. I'm like, wait, did this just release? Because I didn't see it 5 minutes ago. Turns out there's a special drop link, as you might have noticed here at the top. Congrats on finding the drop link. And it's right here. It's ellusionist.com/Green Knights playing cards. HTML, I assume. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Yes, it is. So there you go. You have the link if you want to buy this deck. Previously, it was available only in that stupid brick that they released at Black Friday. I say stupid because they wanted me to pay. They want people to pay $100 for 8 decks you already had, or whatever it was. 7 decks you already had. Why? Just let me buy the decks that I want that I don't have, instead of forcing people to buy a brick they don't need. Anyways, that is it for this week. I hope, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching.